Hey everybody, Jeff from Corrugated Cavalier here. I wanted to do a quick video on introducing my new training partner, Paul the Pell. It's not exactly a marvel of engineering, but I've started doing training some sword and buckler, and a lot of it has like binds and stuff like that, and it really didn't feel quite right just doing it in air. And since I don't have a training partner right now because of the pandemic, I decided to tie a stick to my Pell. I also put some grooves in it with a rasp, and I also did that. I don't know how well you can see it really, but I put some little grooves in the edge of my wooden arming sword from Purple Heart Armory as well to give a little bit of that toothy feeling that supposedly happens with sharp blades, because it was just slipping everywhere before. Clearly it's a little bit limited. I can't respond like a real person would, and you have to reset this knot every once in a while, because if you actually tie it too tight when you're doing binds, it springs back really hard when you push it away, and as soon as you take pressure off, it springs back really hard. But what I really like about it is it gives me something to deal with. You know, I have to encounter the sword. I have to encounter Paul's sword and get around it or move it to make my attacks, such as this. So it takes a little bit more than some people might think to actually get that pushed down. Now, obviously, Paul can't change the level that his sword hand is at very easily or quickly at all, but I still have to deal with it. And it works for longsword as well. I've also modified the Purple Heart Armory short sword or arming sword a little bit, because as you saw in my review video, I felt that the balance point was a little too far to the tip. So I took a little bit off with a rasp and smoothed it down with some sandpaper. It's got a tiny bit of distal taper now. Not much. I may take off some more. It already feels better in the hand than it did before. I haven't checked the center of the point of balance out again, but I will do that and may end up taking a little bit more off. We'll see, but I'm going slow because once you take it off, it's pretty hard to put back on. So, you know, just be creative, guys. I know with the pandemic, it's tough, and, you know, a lot of people don't have a lot of money for training equipment and stuff, so hopefully something like this, even though it has its limitations, gives you some ideas, and wooden swords are an affordable option. And I've got one more thing to show you that I'm working on. So I'm starting to make some very simple, really crude training weapons out of some fallen maple branches from around my yard. So this is a saber that I'm working on, kind of for like single stick and stuff like that. I left this curve in it just because, you know, sabers are curved, so why not? And I don't know how well you can see it. It's not perfectly straight down the spine, but it was more bendy than that, so I was able to take some of that curve out. So free from my yard, just a little bit of work. So you can be creative and use yard waste or whatever to save a few bucks and start training this stuff and have some fun. Thank you for coming by the channel as always, and click like and subscribe if you thought that this content was helpful or if you enjoyed it, and share with people who you think might enjoy it as well. And thank you so much for stopping by once again. Be good to each other. See you next time.